Hello? Hello? So I have pretty much now made my decisions, and I've bought Mkhitaryan. I think he's going to do the business this week. Or at least I hope he does, if he starts. We'll have to see. I hope the stream's looking alright. I don't really know why I set this up. Just wanted to see if anyone else wanted to come and chat. I kind of like doing the Scoutcast. I thought I'd just do this impromptu thing. Stream, I should say. Just checking out what's going on the boards. Apart from there's a new post which I don't think anyone's noticed. Damn, 4 viewers, now we're really rocking. The annoying thing is, for some reason my mic picks up my keyboard loads on this. Whereas when we do the Scoutcast, I don't think you can hear it, mainly because I'm not talking. I mean business TM. Exactly. I'm just bored, really. I've already made my decision this week. As you can see from there on screen, Mkhitaryan is in. My new differential, only 2.3% owned. Well, how much money do you have, Azaz? Yeah, I don't think this is the week to get Chadley necessarily against Southampton. I know they got tanked by Spurs, but I'm not expecting West Brom to do the same. I like Pogba. If you remember on the site, you should definitely check his stats. But I went Mkhitaryan just because he's less owned, and I'm hoping when he gets a run of starts, he's going to do better. But yeah, who knows? 1 million in the bank. Well, there's the Spurs mids, Ali and Ericsson, if you haven't already got them. Give Lallana, I'm not sure. I know City leaked goals, but I'm not sure I want Lallana this week. I'm looking at him next week. I know their run of fixtures isn't great, but it's actually okay in the next 5-ish games. So I'm going to keep Sigurdsson and then go from there, really. Full game. I don't know. Before his injury, he played 84 minutes twice. Obviously, that's not the full 90, but yeah, it's decent enough to do some damage. I think he's going to start this game, but after that, there's like another game within like 2 or 3 days. So I think everyone's possibly up for rotation at that point, or at least the majority of the players. I'm just going to tweet this out. Ooh. See if anyone wants to come and join us. Oh, that typing's really annoying. I can hear it back from my headphones. I think a few people did Eriksen and Ali to Walcott, and to be honest, it looked good. I bought in Walcott last week. Super annoying. I wrote on the site earlier, I've had problems with him. I've been coming and going with Walcott. I think I've brought him into my team 3 times now. If he's back fit next week, I'll probably even get him back for Sigurdsson. Haven't quite decided yet. Sell Evans and buy Rondon, or sell Holobas. See, Rondon's he's got some good fixtures, but he's only scored. I think he scored 4 goals in 12 games, and and all those goals were in 2 games. Yeah, we can have a look here. I think if I get a West Brom attacker, I'm going to get a midfielder. I want it to be Chadley, but I think Matt Phillips might be the better option. Let's have a look. Yes, he's only scored 4 goals in 12 games. It's not very consistent. Maybe the fixtures will bring some consistency. I don't know. I have Andy Carroll right now. He's dodgy. Oh, I am in the FPL Cup. Yeah, hang on. I played against a dead team last week, and I almost lost because he had Van der Vaart. Or Van Dijk, sorry. Jeez, Van der Vaart, I was getting mixed up with there. So this is the team that I beat. Dead team with Sterling and Silva. What's the chances of that? But yeah, I'm through. I won 68-66. And the next team's not a dead team, but he's... Let's have a look. Yeah, he's ranked nearly 3 million. 3 millionth. And his team is... I think he's got Ibra captain. Oh no, he triple captained Sanchez last week. Imagine getting a triple captain over your cup opponent. So annoying. But yeah, he's got a decent team. Decent-ish team anyway. He's not really got many players to rely on. I think my team's better, but I check on this every week. Obviously here I'm being a bench wanker. Always play the guy that's suspended or injured. Hopefully I'll smash him. Chadley or Brunt on pens? I assume it'll be Chadley. But if Chris Brunt wants to start to take a penalty, then I'll be happy with that. How am I connected or what do we do? You do whatever you like. Ask me a question. You can just watch, listen. How's the sound, by the way? Because this mic does kind of pick up a lot. Yeah, I think I get told off by Mark for saying bench wanker. This is a no holds barred stream. Okay, I don't know how to stop the echoing. It's a really bad echo. Okay. I don't have the sound on the stream on. I can hear it back in my headphones. So that's probably why. I'd probably... Oh, only occasionally, okay. Yeah, I'd probably have to play around with the settings. I literally set this up in about 5 minutes. Just a bit of a pain in the ass. I don't know how Mark does it for the Scoutcast. I think he does it through Hangouts, so I don't know what the difference is there. I'm using like some software called XSplit to stream. I've had Red Bull. Torres Magic thinks I've had Red Bull. If I'd had a few drinks, I'd get rid of his post. But alas, no drinks today. Oh, my mouthpiece picking up. Yeah, it might be. I've got some in-ear headphones somewhere, but I'm not going to go and get them now. Maybe next time. What questions? Am I getting Kana anytime soon? I've almost made the decision this week not to get him because I wouldn't have got Mkhitaryan if that was the case, because he's used up quite a bit of my budget. And you'll see now, I don't really have a good way of getting a 0.9. I don't really want Andy Carroll long term either. But if I put him in, yeah, I need to make it 4.2 million. I don't know, I could do Sigurdsson to Phillips, but even then I still need to play around my team. So I just think I still need 2.4, yeah. So I still think it's too much to bring him in. It's just too many transfers. Obviously, this is the game you want him for, Burnley at home, so you can captain him. Is he going to play? I'd bank on yes, but there's always a risk that you won't. And then you got a 2-week break, which you could get injured in the FA Cup or something. I don't know. I'm not going to get him, but I can absolutely see what people do. Do you know what I mean? No one's going to ever say no to Aguero. Who's my captain? Captain at the moment is Ibrahimovic. I almost want to overthink this and just. Do you know what I mean? Is he going to get another double figure haul? It seems unlikely. Middlesbrough don't concede that many. Sanchez would be the one I'd put it on. I'm not going to put it on Hazard. Yes, he got a goal last week. It was a penalty. Is he going to get another one? I don't know. He's a bit inconsistent. He's probably the midfielder after Sigurdsson that I'm looking at getting rid. So yeah, probably be Sanchez for me. If I get rid of anyone. Get rid. If I captain anyone else. Yeah, Mkhitaryan is a rotation risk. Oh well. Maybe with the games coming so close, I think longer term, he's one of the best midfielders we got. So I'd hope as a fan that he's not a rotation risk, but we'll see. One of the reasons I got him is just because one, I had Walcott, I needed to get someone in. He's a differential, 2.3%, and it's just trying to get ahead of the curve. My rank's still bad. It's like 374k. Yeah, he's a beast. Oh, jeez, I wasn't actually expecting this many questions. Want some Bournemouth cover? Stanislas. I don't know about that. I wouldn't be have the most knowledge about Bournemouth. What's he done so far? He's just come back from injury, hasn't he? Yeah, he just started. I don't know. From what I was reading earlier, someone was saying that Bournemouth just rotate their attackers quite a bit. I don't know. They're not scoring enough goals for me, really. I know they scored 6 against Hull earlier in the season, but I don't know. Nice price though, 5.1. Get Costa in ahead of Aguero. I've not owned Costa all season. The thing with Costa is, I said on the Scoutcast, I think, he just doesn't worry me. I know, which sounds stupid because he scores so consistently. But you look at his double figure hauls. Ibrahimovic has got as many as that in the last 3 weeks. And I'm sure he'll go ahead and score a hat-trick now, but yeah, it just doesn't worry me. So, in ahead of Aguero, I think probably yes. Because of the money, even though he's gone up like over $1 million, I still think he's better value than Aguero. You can spend that money elsewhere. Transfers, I did Walcott to Mkhitaryan. Just going to do the one this week. Next week I'm going to look at Sigurdsson downgrade. I might give him the Crystal Palace game as well. Depends how much of an effect I think Big Sam can make. Why do you think I'd be on Red Bull? I hate Red Bull. I had a bad episode of Red Bull and vodka when I was younger. Never drank it since. Walcott to Townsend or Phillips? Oh, I don't like Townsend. He's one of those that has loads of goal attempts, but where those goal attempts goes, everywhere apart from in the goal. I think Phillips has done well. He'd be the one I'd look at. Costa and Ibra, yeah. Oh, is that James Harden, Mr. James H? Chief FFS writer. Maybe not Chief, not yet. Yeah, budget keepers. I need to look at this myself. I have Heaton, who are obviously going to play this week against Sunderland. After that, his fixtures are a bit dodgy. I kind of like Crystal Palace's fixtures. The problem is, when's Mandana back? Oh, I can't even click on his thing properly. Yeah, he's back potentially after the break. So will Hennessy keep his spot? I don't know, it's a dodgy one. But I do like their fixtures. Oh, you're not James H on the site, sorry. Jonty Granville and Mark into an FPL team. I don't know, apart from this season, Jonty's been pretty consistent. I'm sure he'll pull it back this year. Or later in the year. So let's reply to this. Vokes or Gray, yeah. I don't think Sunderland are going to keep a clean sheet. Keeping Sigurdsson to the end of the season. I don't know. His stats are still pretty good. He's just obviously you just get cold feet once he starts blanking. But I do think I said this on the Scoutcast that these two fixtures, West Brom and Middlesbrough, were actually harder, and we didn't give that enough consideration when bringing them in. That they're actually tough fixtures. They don't concede many goals at home. Valdez, I think Middlesbrough have got some decent fixtures, right? Yeah, it's not bad. I'll probably go Vald. I don't know, it's hard because Heaton's been so good this year, but Valdez is cheaper. I mean, I wonder if we were wildcarding, would we definitely keep Heaton? Those of us that got him at 4.5 probably would. If you look at these fixtures, City away, Southampton at home, Arsenal away, you've always got saves. But Valdez potentially could be good. Yeah, 1 goal into a wildcard. Valdez might be good. Borough have been pretty good at home. A Scoutcast spin-off. No, I just thought I'd mess around and see what happened. Going solo. Andy 85 WSM Scout. Manoni or Grant, yeah, see I've been on the Burnley Sunderland combo pretty much since game week 6, I think. Manoni's been good in the past. I don't know, Sunderland are just a little bit rubbish, I think. I'm sure there's a market. Yeah, I actually like put a tweet out and a post saying that someone should do this during live matches, but apparently there's licensing issues around that. I think it'd be cool. Do I work for Fantasy Football Scout? Nope. I moderate on here so I can remove posts, sticky posts, etc. But I don't work for them though. I obviously do the Scoutcast. What does the 85 WSM stand for? What do you think it stands for? Dertas Latan, that's a good name for an album. Yeah, can't do matches. I think that sucks. You could almost do like Soccer Saturday, but for FPL. Just talk FPL in between periods of nothing happening, and then just talk about assists, gates, etc., etc. Yeah, year of birth. Everyone thinks that, but it's not. It's close, but it's not. West Side Manchester. It's West something. Wank some more, no. How did I become moderator? Posted a lot, I think. Western Superman, there you go, someone's got it. I've said that before, so. Yeah, the 85. My dad actually, when the internet suddenly became a thing, he made an email address and it was Andy85WSM at something or other. And the 85 is actually the house number, our door number, or mum and dad's door number. Yeah, I said that if we weren't shown any footage or anything, could we not just talk about it? But according to Jonty, there's loads of licensing laws. So like 5 Live and whoever who commentate on the games as they go, they're paying a lot of money to do that. Not the kind of cash that I have. Maybe Mark has it though. Iwobi, Ali, Willian, or Rodriguez. Well, not Iwobi. He doesn't play, and neither does Willian. Rodriguez, I like his price, but is he gonna keep playing? And Southampton don't score many goals. Even when I had Austin, I only had him because he was the main man in the team that rarely scores more than twice. So I think Ali, fixtures, form. Capilio or Allen. They're both pretty rubbish. I know Allen nearly scored against Liverpool. Yeah, he scored against Leicester, didn't he? I don't know. I think if it's for 4th mid, I would try and get a bit more money for someone like Phillips. So I'm captaining Ibra. I spoke about this earlier. I'm captaining Ibra right now. He's in form, obviously. But I just think again maybe we're overlooking Sanchez a bit. Only a goal and assist in the last 3, but yeah, I may switch before the deadline tomorrow. How long am I holding Carroll for? Let's have a look. I think after Leicester, he's got United. Yeah, United at home. I may keep him until Crystal Palace at home. I don't know really. The problem with a player like that is all it takes is a blank or two, and I'm already thinking of getting rid. Like if you follow me on Twitter, you may have seen me talking about him before he scored his goal, saying how there was 3 goals and he'd done nothing, and then he scored, so then I was kind of happy to keep him. I'm not expecting much against United, so yeah, I may keep him for Palace. I kind of want Lukaku, actually, but we'll see. Walcott isn't going to play, should I sell? Yeah, I've sold him, but I may want him back. You've got value wrapped up in him, though. I didn't. I got exactly what I sold for. Sorry, exactly what I bought for. I don't know. There's a press conference tomorrow, so if you want to wait, but I think he's dropping tonight. You can have a look. Yeah, he's going to drop tonight, so I don't know. You have to see how much you get for him, etc. But he's quite easy to get back, especially if you're holding players like Sigurdsson, who are probably going to want to get rid of soon. I mean, there's so many midfield options that Walcott would be the one I'd get rid of. Walker's got decent fixtures coming up. I know it's Chelsea after the suspension, but I think he'll do alright. If we commentate on the scoreboard, yeah, this would be like broadcasting out, so I think there's a difference. You never know when Sanchez is going to explode. Yeah, exactly. To be honest, Sanchez, if I don't captain this week, he's probably going to be my captain the next 4 weeks, because I'm not planning on getting Aguero or even Costa, and I'm not that confident about captaining Hazard. So Ibra will be captain against Hull if I keep him that long. I think for these 3 fixtures after Middlesbrough, it'll be Sanchez for me. Lukaku will get a hat trick. Yeah, it could happen. No, I've turned my listening sound off. That's the first thing I did. It's the first thing I do on the Scoutcast. It might just be because I'm too close. This mic is really annoying. It's good quality, but it picks up everything. Like if I'm typing, like you'll hear the clicks. It's very annoying. Ali or Ericsson regarding less rotation. I think they're pretty much of much, those two, to be honest. I wouldn't expect either of them to get rotated that much. They might do when the games are coming so thick and fast. But I think Don't those two have an extra day off? Ooh. In the 1st and 4th, yeah, so it's an extra day. I think some of them play on like the 31st and 2nd, which I think is different, right? Worried about no Liverpool. Who do we bring in though? Like, Mane's about to go. Basically, is it, am I worried about Lallana? And yes, he's doing well for his price. I might bring him in next week. But now at this point, Coutinho is only 0.7 more. So do you just pay the extra? I don't know. Can I enable push to talk? Maybe. To be honest, I don't want to mess around too much with it now because it's already 1:45 here, so I'm not going to be on that long. Mane's going. If TM is still watching, he probably knows for sure. I think he gets the next 2 games. I think he gets 19 and 20, and then he'll go. Yeah, but do you not want Walker long term? I mean, personally, I prefer Rose, but that's just personal preference, really. If you've already got Walker, I don't know why you'd get rid of him. Suspended, yes, Chelsea's not great, but then West Brom, Sunderland and Middlesbrough in the next 4. Liverpool might only score 1, I don't know. I can see him scoring maybe more, but I just can't get. You can't have everyone, can you? Like, I mean, I did alright this week. I went up 100k. I didn't have any Spurs mids, any Liverpool players. There's just so much choice this year. But there is a bit of a template. Most people got Ibrahimovic at the moment, Hazard and Sanchez, but probably Sigurdsson on our side. You know, even Benteke and Carroll might do okay. Not many people own them. Yeah, I like Danny. I had him last year when everyone had Alderweireld. Like, I was watching yesterday against Southampton, and at times he's almost a striker. Keep Cedric. Yeah, I think Southampton's fixtures are okay. Has he been playing though? I haven't been keeping track because I decided not to get him in the end. I know he missed a couple of games. I know he played against Spurs. Yeah, you'd imagine he's not going to get rotated much again. I like the fixtures. I'd keep him. I know they conceded 4 against Spurs, but I'd say they go back to being pretty solid. Which one of Ellie or Ericsson would you sell? Well, who are you selling them for? Because they're both in pretty good form right now. Rose Van der Vaart. Van der Vaart, Jesus. Because I saw him on an image earlier with Ali. That's what I keep getting in my head. Van Dijk. I would probably get Van Dijk because he's a bit cheaper. He's got goal threat as well. The fixtures are a bit better. But I do really like Rose. Now contains Ibra, Costa, Guerra and Sanchez. Damn. RJ, John T loves punching. Phillips or Chadley. Yeah, I want to bring the stats up. If you remember, I would definitely go and check out the stats between the two. I kind of like Phillips for less money. Liverpool City, I don't know. I think obviously Guerrero's going to come straight back in. I think there'll be goals in it. I mean, Liverpool would never play to defend. City can't defend. So I can see each side scoring a couple of goals. Brunt or Rose? Oh, I've loved Chris Brunt since I got him in. Like, if you look at his home fixtures since he started playing 90 minutes, yes, he got 0 there, but that was against City and 0 against Man United. Other than that, it's 7, 14 and 10, which is awesome. I've played him for all of those games and benched him for the rest, apart from, I think I played him against United. They got some really good fixtures from game week 20. Again, you could save the money and spend it elsewhere. You got Hull, Sunderland, Stoke and Bournemouth and Palace at home. Really good fixtures. I like Chris Brunt. It's not often you get someone playing that far forward and on set pieces. Brunt is basically doing what we always hoped Kolarov would do. And obviously he's not going to do it this year. Yeah, Cabaye, do you have to make that Cabaye-Phillips decision this week? Because I'd almost like to see Cabaye again. He passed the eye test, I'd say, against... who were they playing? Watford, wasn't it? He was quite far forward playing that number 10 role. Is he going to be on pens, though? I don't know. He's missed one this season, so... I think most people think he's going to be on pens, but until Sam says it or until they get one, we can't know for definite. Brunt and Macaulay, 100% Brunt. Triple West Brom, yeah. I think a few people have one or two defenders, and then Phillips or Chadley, and even Rondon, potentially. Oh, it's Boulders, my man. Tempted by Aguero for the pool game, or has this already been discussed? Actually, we haven't discussed Aguero. I don't think that much. Maybe we did a bit earlier. I'm not tempted for the pool game. I mean, the one I'd be tempted for is Burnley, but I just think I'm going to go about. I saw you linked to your post from last year, and I know we're always looking for an excuse not to get Aguero in. But it just takes me like to do it how I want to do it. It takes 3 or 4 transfers. And I'm going to stick to no Aguero, I think. I really wish he hadn't got suspended because it would have been good to see how it panned out over Christmas with people not being able to get on Ibrahimovic and Kane so easily. I mean, he'll probably score in all these games, but it's just how many is he going to score? Spurs, yeah. I like the fact he's differential, to be honest. He's 18%, but a lot of those are going to be dead teams at this point. So I said a few times now, I think being able to get Aguero in against Burnley at home as a differential is pretty big, potentially. But I'm not tempted for the Liverpool game. I've already made my transfer this week. Aguero on a wild card. Yeah, but I'm saving wild card for the double game week for sure. I'm hoping it's big like last year. Yeah, no, I would never back against Aguero to score. I think you're just wasting money doing that. But I think to score against Spurs, I don't necessarily see big hauls in these games apart from Burnley. And even then, we've seen what Heaton can do. Because last time they played away, Heaton wasn't there; he got injured. Brunt, Rose, Daniels, Baines, and Alonso. Yeah, that's a hell of a left back. Although Brunt, not left back, playing on the right of midfield, isn't he? Lee Grant, all I know is that he's set to be recalled. I guess they have to strike a deal. They're not going to want to play Given, I don't think. Never even heard of this guy, Hallgard. Oh, excuse me. What the hell was that noise? It sounded like Skype to me. Oh, it's TM. Telling me to turn my sound off. Is the echo bad now, out of interest? Has it gone? Oh no. Mark, he's found me out. I've quit, Mark. Mark, you need some help with your team. I don't think it's been going too well recently, has it? Is the echo better now, by the way? Okay. Shane. Yeah, I can't believe you were wearing that red jumper and you didn't come to the Scoutcast with it. I'll let you off if you only bought it in between. Okay, the echo's much better because I've turned my sound off, so thanks to TM for that. How come Shane Long is on my wall? So that's, I don't know if you play FIFA, but that's a FIFA Ultimate Team card that I got from work. It's it's green for the Paddy's Day, and it's signed by him. Now there is an Eden Hazard one at work, which I would have preferred, of course, but as I'm in Ireland, Shane Long will do. Walcott to Lala. Look, this is who it's all about, Mark. Walcott to Mkhitaryan. 2.3% owned. That's the man you need. Plus the Lala's got City. Maybe Stones will keep a clean sheet. I got a feeling Mark's going to stick to no Aguero, you know. We'll see. Yeah, I'm loving that pick 2 borders. I just think it's kind of like a calculated risk, I suppose. Yes, it could go wrong. Yes, he could get rotated, but I've only got the cash because of my forward line. Do you know what I mean? Most people are rocking Ibrahimovic plus Kane or Costa, so I could lose out there, but we'll see how it goes. I feel like there's enough different options this year to try something different without getting punished too much. What's my job? I'm a community manager. Yeah, we were discussing Pickford replacements earlier. I mean, Heaton's the go-to just because of how well he's done, but fixtures aren't great. I would maybe look at Valdez. The only thing I'll have to do if Mkhitaryan works out is see if Amazon are selling Mkhitaryan masks. Something tells me they're not so in demand as Ibrahimovic masks. Yeah, he's 4. I keep forgetting he's 4.9 because I got him at 4.5, so I keep seeing on the transfer thing 4.7. Oh, Mark, that's not the same James. We already checked that. JC, new viewer. Everyone's a new viewer. I've never live streamed before on my own. When's the best time to get them out? If you've got a goalkeeper, I wouldn't worry too much, to be honest. Yes, it would be nice to get ones that you can rotate, as we have been, but if you've got Foster is great right now, actually. West Brom, have you checked their fixtures? Sunderland, Hull, Stoke, Bournemouth and Crystal Palace at home. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In the next 8. Yeah, I wouldn't be worrying about getting rid of Pickford. Mark's outside my window, I'm going to check. That's a scary thought, especially in that jumper you had on earlier. I don't know is Dan expensive? It depends. If you think that Big Sam is really going to tighten up their defence, then I think 5.3 is good for someone who's got such good goal threat. I'd look at he's only owned by 3.2%. I would look at getting it bet Marcus as well. It's just having enough transfers to do it everything. Because next week I'll maybe want to get rid of Sigurdsson. Excuse me. But yeah, I don't know if Dan is expensive really. Depends. I know we should have done a Scoutcast. We'll do one before the next deadline. I'm sure no one's doing anything on New Year's Day. Just clicked off my stream to some video. Gibbs linked to Palace. Okay, I'm not seeing that. Could be a good pick. He's probably quite expensive, isn't he, if he's at Arsenal? Oh no, 4.8, fair enough. I hadn't noticed that. Yeah, that could be a good pick, but we'll have to wait and see, I suppose. Ramsey. Has he even been playing? 7.6. He's too risky. Son, I'd be surprised if Son doesn't start the next game. Like, maybe he's been used as an impact sub right now, but he seems to do well as soon as they come on. As soon as he comes on, sorry. Yeah, let's go ships. I tweeted out a team yesterday that it's like ranked 1,000 and something. It's just a dead team with Ibra captain, I think. Well, I'm still ranked 374k. I'm doing awful, but that has come down another 100k this week, so not too bad. Yeah, Watford in tatters. I almost, if I didn't fancy the differential so much, I would have got Ali or Ericsson in this week. What do you think of the Kabay option? Yeah, I think people think he's a good option. They think he's going to be on penalties. We'll have to wait and see for that. Fixtures are good. That's why I've got Benteke in after Arsenal. Swansea, Everton, Sunderland at home, and Middlesbrough. Then decent away fixtures too. So I think Kabay could be quite popular. Does my Man United bias affect my FPL judgment? Maybe a little bit, but I think sometimes with FPL, it's good to just have some fun, and it's been a while since you could get Man United players in who apart from maybe smaller than last year. It's been like 2, almost 3 seasons now where just haven't won any Man United players. I mean, obviously the downside is if they do badly, it's kind of double disappointment. I kept Ibra too long. Everyone's heard me talk about that by now. I just didn't think this was the fixture to get rid of him, and it's gone well since. Mkhitaryan, like I say, is a calculated punt. Could go wrong. If it does, I'll get rid. But yeah, it probably does a bit, but I try not to let the two things mix, I suppose. Yeah, Sanchez captain. I don't know if this is going to stick, but part of my thinking is just he can't keep it up. But I just think that's overthinking it. I know Middlesbrough have been tight, but everyone said that some of them were going to be tight as well. I thought West Brom were going to be tight. He scored 2 goals there. He's just playing so well. I think Mkhitaryan's going to come in and help things. So I think Sanchez or Ibra's a good captain this week. Yeah, night thoughts. I do it. I might do it tomorrow before the deadline. I might do one on New Year's Day as well, or whenever the next deadline is. When is the next deadline? Oh, 2nd of January. Maybe we'll do it New Year's Eve night if I'm not doing anything then. New Year's Day night, Jesus. What I'll do to get I'll log into the Fantasy Football Scout Twitter account and retweet this. We'll have everyone on the go. Would you pick any Saints player at the moment? I kind of like Ward-Prowse, but he's really good at set pieces, but he's not going to bring you many points week to week. I think Van Dijk is the man from Saints. Maybe Rodriguez, but I think I want to see more from him. I think Van Dijk or no one. I need a better graphics thing though on the page rather than just my face and my fantasy team. Although it's kind of handy to have the reference players. Yeah, but is Shane Long going to keep starting? He didn't even start, did he, against thingy? I don't know. I just don't think Southampton score enough goals. I thought that one had Austin. I was before he got injured. That Middlesbrough game was going to be his last game for me anyway. I think, just with the fixtures. Goodbye, Phillips or Buffal. Not Buffal for me. He's off. He'll be off soon. I mean, right now I'd say Phillips, but I think Kabay could come into our thinking pretty soon. But I think Phillips from game week 20 looks good. West Brom have just been scoring, apart from when they played United, they've been scoring so many at home. Like 10 goals in the 3 games before United at home. It's crazy. Yeah, I saw a few people bringing in Baines actually. I think again, Everton's fixtures are going to turn soonish. I think we might be looking at Lukaku again. Yeah, Phillips ticks over. He's 5.5 million. You can't really go too wrong with that. Yeah, I'm surprised Baines isn't getting more love. I suppose Everton have been poor defensively, but 5.3 million now on penalties. I mean, City is probably not the game you want. A couple of away games, but they're pretty good fixtures. This is where I've looked at Lukaku from here. He's still 9.4 million. Don't know. Do you think Origi or Sturridge is more of first choice? It looks like Origi right now. I don't know if Klopp's going to change that. Obviously, with Mane going, Coutinho coming back, it looks like Origi will probably keep his position for the most part, anyway. Yeah, Webby's quite cheap as well, for obvious reasons. Don't know, just 5.8. I just think I'd rather have someone like Phillips. Webby could be good, but you just know at some point that's a transfer. Ramsey could come in. $5.3 is premium-ish. It depends who you got in your team. Like for me, I've got 0.9 in the bank still, so I could get rid of someone like Holobas for Dan. I don't know. It depends if I need. I'm probably going to get rid of Sigurdsson next week if he doesn't deliver, because that'll be the 4th time in a row then, and then fixtures turn. So I might get rid of him for someone like Charlie. Depends. If you've got Costa and Ibra, or Costa and Aguero you're going for, then yeah, 5.3 might be too expensive. Lukaku is 3rd striker option. That's quite expensive, but could be good. The thing about Lukaku is there's not really any midfielders right now around that price that are doing the business. So if you've got that kind of money to spend, then maybe. I know I'm probably a bit late to the party, but I've actually started looking at 3-5-2 instead of 3-4-3, because this spot with Carroll, I feel like I'm constantly going to be changing it, and it's just not a transfer I necessarily want to use. So I might just get an Ichby in, get rid of Capoue. Because if Walcott's back, then I want him. There's Coutinho, Lallana, Ericsson, Ali. There's so many for 3-5-2. I'm just probably a bit late to the party. I even thought about getting rid of Hazard to fund it. So it'd be something like, do this on the fly. So Nietzsche would come in, Capoue would go. Let's just say Walcott's back. He's going to drop again in price as well, which is good for me. Oh yeah, put Holobas back in. Yeah, so that would be someone like Chadley. But if I get rid of Hazard, it can be, which Chelsea's fixtures are about to turn, so that is a possibility. I think Ali and Coutinho fit in. I just think that looks so good. No Aguero yet. Probably get punished for it, but let's wait and see, I suppose. I think if in seasons gone past, I would never consider getting or not getting Aguero. especially last season when we had so much money. But this season's completely different. The only thing is, I suppose, is captaincy pick. But like I said earlier, I think Sanchez is going to be my man for the next 3 weeks after this week. Yeah, I mean, Lukaku and Costa could be great. Just a lot of money. It's just my team value is quite low as it is. It just take too many transfers, I think, to do that. Yeah, it will be too late. But if I'm going for all these transfers, that's 16 points right now. So I have to. It's not that I want to wait. I think I have to. But if it's right to take a... Cause the other thing is, Spurs are obviously playing Chelsea next week, so I don't necessarily want to get Ali Ericsson next week. Yeah, FPL general, I've avoided Costa all season, so I thought, what the hell, I might as well carry on doing it. Like I said, I just don't think... He will score, I just don't know how much he's going to punish me week to week. It's consistent, yes, but if he's only scoring 1 goal... I just never see him scoring a hat trick. I mean, he has done obviously, and he could do, but it's when you're in the league rival has Aguero, you're always thinking there's a hat trick coming. I just don't get that feeling with Costa. If he was 9.5, it'd be a no-brainer, but he's not right now. Yeah, back to 352. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Ibra's got the same amount of double figures in the last 3 games, so I'm not too worried about Costa. Sure, he's going to make pay at some point, but hopefully it's not too often. How confident am I that Jones plays? I don't know, because obviously he's injury prone, so Mourinho might manage him. But Mourinho, when he gets defence going, he likes to keep it, especially if it's doing well. We're doing all right. I know we conceded late to Sunderland. So I think he will play against... I think he's going to play both. I think he's potentially, with Bailly going to African Cup of Nations, I think Jones might even be first choice right now. Which is weird to say. He does score nearly every game. But he's quite expensive now. And like Mark says, he's only got a few double-figure hauls all season. I mean, last 3 games, 6-2-8. After the 12, it was 5-9-9. It's not huge scores. I mean, Carroll scored 8 points for me last week. Yeah, I agree, man. I think Jones might be... I don't know, but with this many games, with the next 2 games coming so soon, who knows with any of them, really. Yeah, Chris Brunt. He's the man to get in. Actually, Mark, I saw you were getting him in. Does that mean you have him and Macaulay? I think Chris Brunt is probably... It's probably one of my favourite transfers in this, because I think it was the Watford game. I said to myself in the morning, I wish I'd got Macaulay, and then like I said, goal and assist, awesome. Yeah, I think you go Brunt ahead of Jones for me. Well, obviously I like having both, but one or the other, I'd pick Brunt. Sorry, just checking an email. Yeah, I might even get rid of Hazard. Like I said, Hazard at some point. I mean, Hull's a good fixture for them defensively. The rest potentially tough, but I don't know if I'd want to bet against them right now. I think you hold Alonso, especially if you've got him in since 5.9, but yeah, double maybe not makes sense. I think price changes are about to go through now. The next couple of minutes. I'm sure TM will have them up as soon as they're live. I think Walcott's due. Oh, there you go. So Ali's gone up, and then there you go. Scott Dan's fallen. He's only 5.2 now. Now he's a bargain. That's what you're thinking, right? He was 5.3 ripper. Oh man, he's gone down. That's harsh on owners. But less ownership means decent enough if he hauls for you again. And Walcott goes down is good if I want to get him back. Yeah, Kane held, but he's going to go down tomorrow for sure. No, I'm not going to go Chelsea-less defence. I mean, even with the fixtures turning, they've kept so many clean sheets. Be a brave man to bet against them. But I just think, like Mark says, double is probably not the way to go right now. I think we may have missed that boat. Oh, there you go. Boulder's quick on the ball too. Yeah, I hope he doesn't. I'd think about bringing it back in then. Yeah, I don't see myself, unless he gets injured, I don't see myself getting rid of Alonso. I got him at 5.9. It would be nice if he could shoot a bit better though. But the threat's always there, and obviously he's already scored once, so... Oh, you might see the screen flash a bit. Checking my computer's not overheating. Pienaar? Oh, he dropped in price. Yeah, it's always funny when people like that drop. You just think, who the hell owns Stephen Pienaar? Yeah, Alderweireld was a bit of a disaster. I think whoever brought him in was just unlucky, really. What did he get? 2 injuries that weren't mentioned beforehand. One was illness, one was a back problem. And I don't think the back problem was related to the injury that kept him out, was it? Bit unlucky. Yeah, I'd say it was definitely small numbers for Pienaar, but still. Whoever's got Pienaar is not tuning in to the Scoutcast. Apart from Chelsea, who would you get for clean sheets? I don't know right now. I mean, I know West Brom haven't been keeping them, but I just feel like the fixtures are there for them to start keeping clean sheets from game week 20. It's funny to say, I don't know who. If Jones plays, I expect a clean sheet there. I'd expect a clean, obviously Alonso, but he's Chelsea. Burnley players might keep one. I would honestly look towards... There's a good few defenders now that have attacking potential, so I would start looking towards them if you haven't been already. Yeah, I'd be surprised. Yeah, I'd be surprised if United don't keep a good few clean sheets. The problem there, like we already said, is which defender do you get in. Yeah, I don't know. If I had a wild card, apart from like moving to 3-5-2 and getting in probably Ali and Ali and Lallana, and switching to 3-2, I don't know how much I'd change. I'm really happy with my defence. Amat is just cheap, so he's staying there even though I don't really want to play him. I guess I'd change the goalkeeper, and Holobas, not exactly keeping many clean sheets. Hasn't kept one for, is it 8 game weeks now? A little bit of attacking threat, but not huge. Again, they've got some okay fixtures coming up. Middlesbrough, Burnley, West Ham. So yeah, wild card would be nice, but I'm not worried about it too much yet. Yeah, Mustafi is cheap. Arsenal haven't been keeping clean sheets, but they do have the fixtures to start their run. Obviously, they got one against West Brom. Yeah, what's Sterling now? Isn't he like 7.6? Something like that. I just don't know if I want to go back there just yet. He's been doing well, but he did that at the start of the season, and we all brought him in, did okay, and then he just dropped off. I just think he's a player that's going to score in patches. Yeah, Holobas will get a red, and if he doesn't, he's going to be banned for 2 games soon. I think, is he already up to 8 now? 7 or 8 yellow cards? Goalkeeper plan. I've got Heaton, so I'm not in a rush to get rid of Pickford, to be honest. He's so cheap, there's no one at that price. If I get a spare transfer, I might do it. Otherwise, I'll just keep playing Heaton. Wow, 600. We're all longing for wild cards, and they don't even want to spend theirs. I bet most of those, or about half of those, are ahead of me as well. Yeah, Pep, he has been a bit. He has been rotating quite a bit. I just think once Aguero is back, he's going to start virtually every game. Again, whether he'll start the 2 so close to each other, I don't know, but after that, I think he's going to start, especially when Chelsea are ahead in the league. Foster, he doesn't have 3 bad fixtures. He has decent fixtures. Spurs away is not great, but Southampton away is okay, and then the 2 home fixtures overside of Spurs. Yeah, let's not talk Brexit. Although I live in Ireland, so Brexit's not the worst thing for me. Yeah, I got Iñárritu too, and I got rid of him straight after that the first game missed. Oh, sorry, no, he played the first game, didn't he? He got brought off, was it before 60 minutes? So I got rid of him then. Got Andy Carroll, who just did nothing against Burnley and Hull. It's basically like Harry Kane, did nothing against the easy fixtures, and then, well, I guess Swansea's not hard, but ended up scoring afterwards. West Ham still a 3. But they've been doing okay, haven't they, recently-ish? I know Reed is, hasn't Reed got pretty decent points per game? Oh, okay, we'll find it. It's not here somewhere. Oh yeah, points per match. 4.5. Nah, it's okay. See you later, Mark. Yeah, I should probably go soon enough. It's 1 here. Oh shit, better not show that. Yeah, who's the better duo these days? Mark and Granville or Mark and Jules? Yeah, I'm not too worried about Mkhitaryan. I think he's going to start. Obviously, I sound like a broken record, but there's the other games so close that he might not. I just think medium term to long term, he is going to keep starting. He has to, right? We don't have a better wide player really. Martial, who just is not getting starts. Rashford, no, not for me. Lingard, he's just not good. I think he played these 2 games against Everton and Spurs. I think whatever went on with him, Mourinho, whether Mourinho was just trying to bed him in, is kind of over now. And he scored when he come on as well, so we'll see. See you later, man. I might do this again tomorrow just before the deadline. See what's happening. If not, I'll do it before the next deadline, New Year's Day, I reckon. New Year's Day night. Oh, I can like my own video. Don't think that's called for. Oh, excuse me. Would any of you do Evans to Brunt for a hit? No, don't think so. If I started playing against Southampton away, Southampton could score. Yeah, I don't think I'd do that for a hit. Yes, Brunt is the better option, but yes, you could get attacking returns, but not for me. Oh, everyone always asks this question. Chance conceded on the left. Man, the board's pretty busy considering it's so late at night. Guess that's what happens when the thingy deadline's so close. See you later, Lesnar. See you later, Chris. Yeah, I think I'm gonna head off actually because I'm getting tired and I'm probably just repeating myself and talking rubbish. But I appreciate you tuning in. 40 people, wasn't expecting that, especially after I've been on here for an hour. Who do you think should captain this game week? Sanchez has his. I'm going to go Ibra. I don't have Costa. He's probably a good pick this week. Maybe Sanchez. I know that hasn't helped, but we'll see. Yeah, I don't always do this, but if people are interested, then I'll do it again. It's something I like doing. I suppose it's a little bit more less. Not formal is the wrong word in the Scoutcast, but there's no pre-planned stuff. Whatever your questions is really. I also like how I said I was going and now I'm still here chatting. Hazard though, I don't know. Anyway, I'm definitely going. We'll chat again. Tomorrow. Maybe we'll do it during the games at one point. See if I get done for broadcasting rights. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll put up a tweet tomorrow or the day after. So if you don't already follow me, it's just Andy85WSM. I'll just tweet when I do it in advance. And then maybe if other people want to join, we can set that up. But I don't want to turn it into like something official or going to happen all the time. Just kind of impromptu. Should be good. Just talk shite about FPL. Have a nice game week. Hope you do too. Right, I'm really going now. Cheers, guys. Good night, and I'll catch you tomorrow.